Hi loves, it's my induction day that I am smiling now. I don't know what to even say. I am tense, I am stressed. For the past 4 days, my mind has been busy. It's a lot that has happened within a very short period of time. By the way, that's my baby girl. I had to leave my room to another room so that she will not disturb me as I am doing my makeup, but she will always catch me on fresh. So I want to film my induction video and hope I'm able to finish in an hour time so that I can take studio pictures with her. It's a lot, guys. Starting from today is Friday. On Tuesday, I lost my number. I lost my phone. They snatched it at Aroma Junction. So I am practically phoneless, and that's my main number. But I try to not let it get to me so that I'll not feel so awful eventually. About sometime in 2016, when I went to the cyber cafe to buy form for my pharmacy program, I was there with people that I was about 6 years older than, and I felt very ashamed, not of myself, but I felt like these people would be saying, look at this old woman, what is she doing here? Till we got to this extent. In fact, when I was in 100 level in pharmacy school, while I used my whole heart to like pharmacy and all, I just knew that it is not where I should be. While it is my what I truly want, I just knew it is not where I should be. So most times I wasn't always feeling myself. Sometimes I could be moody for no reason because I probably want to be earning so much money, or I mean, maybe leveling up, not being here, just maybe like this. But today, it doesn't feel like it. Today, it feels like I dreamed, I lived it, I conquered. Also, the main thing, in my opinion, that helped me to feel like I lived, I felt, I conquered is the friends I made while I was in pharmacy school. Two particular friends of mine, Ife and Ada, made me to realize that it's okay. It's okay. You'll be fine. My other friends too, a lot of my other friends, Jessica, my beloved roommate, and my little sister, my cleansing boy, a lot of people. Truly, I don't want to call names today. I feel like pharmacy school is so, at one period you want to truly read with your whole heart, but another period you are not feeling it, you are just demotivated. It's a lot of things that's probably happening to you, but friends makes it easy, simple. Sometimes I feel tired, but then I realize that I'm doing the things I'm doing no longer because of me, but because of my friends. Guys, see my baby, she's very busy working. Working in the background of this video. Eh? Apu go mommy. Apu go mommy. Mommy sweet girl. Mommy sweet girl. Nene ga adakwa. Japan olabe nobu. Guys, she's a very active girl. You all my lovely friends. Today I am going to take an oath to serve you all to the best of my knowledge. I'm going to take an oath to give you the very best medicine that is not going to cause you any harm. To give you the very best pharmaceutical care, health advice, to improve your standards of living for the rest of my life. No leave, no transfer. Being a pharmacy, guys, is not easy because I mean, people expect you to be a drug expert. There are just so much drugs, and more are still going to be analyzed and synthesized. So, for one to be quite a seven-star pharmacist, the person has to be a teacher, a researcher, a student for the rest of his life. Like, I feel like whatever it is you learn in pharmacy school is just to give you your license. But for you to truly practice, I feel like the person should actually be a very studious person, researching, checking out things, checking out drug interactions, drug food interactions, the best way to take any drug for a particular person. People have very different medical conditions, very different medical conditions, even though the symptoms might sound very alike. There are some drugs that you can take with some drugs and they'll have improved action, prefer to call it synergetic action. There are some drugs that you take with some drugs and they will have antagonistic effect. There is just a lot of things to know about drugs. Many people don't know these things, and sometimes it causes adverse drug reaction, drug therapy problem. So it is a big deal to be a pharmacist. Not a big deal, but like practicing pharmacy is a big deal. As a pharmacist, if you make a mistake in something, I'm not sure you're allowed to make mistakes, right? Because if you make a mistake in something, then then I would not say the effect of the mistake a pharmacist make, because it could really be fatal to a lot of people. So it is quite a very a profession that should be handled with a lot of carefulness, diligence, a lot of devotion, a lot of meticulous. The person has to be a very meticulous person. The person has to do it for a very long time, and the person will get used to being like that without even having to, think about it or anything. It is even more difficult in Nigeria because in Nigeria, everybody is a doctor, even people that have never gone to medical school. Sweetie, Ishozeda. Yeah. Ma akpọkwa meso maka ọbịa duru iyi. Ma akpọ meso maka kịta ka ọbịa duru iyi. Mommy's love. I come home and kiss you. Guys, guess who has decided that we'll be late today? Eh? Mommy carry me, 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 mommy carry me. Mommy's love. Mommy's love, come on, Keno, up feed the up to near this morning. Eh? Can we feed the up to this morning? Guys, I'm not here to teach you makeup. I'm here to tell you how to cope with stress in life. You see friends, choose your friend. And make sure you're usually very, very kind to your friends so that so that anytime you need help. Because I feel like friends makes things easy. To be honest. If you don't there are some things that you do alone and then it will be very difficult for you to actually accomplish it. But there are some things that only one person that understands how to do that particular thing, it will be very, very easy for you to actually achieve it. Okay? So in my opinion, friends makes things easy. The second thing you must also take from me is to be kind. Because if you're kind, right, people that are good will see you, like you, and be happy to stay. If people around you are always complaining about a particular thing, trust me, perhaps that thing is what you have been doing. You might have good reasons, but find a way to mellow down so that people around you will be able to stay. Pharmacy school is a different kind of stress, especially for people that get married. If you get married, you are still transitioning into the marriage and all. It is usually not very slender and splendid. The people make it look so beautiful on social media. I must tell you that. Anybody that knows me knows that I have very good family support, right? But I'm not sure people know how blessed I am with friends. I feel loved around people. But then I'm very, very importantly friends. Because your family members will not follow you to work. They will not follow you to school. If they want to do assignments and you're pregnant, they will not do your assignments for you. It is your friends that are devoted and dedicated that will be helping you out in areas. Normally, all things being equal, I won't miss any lecture. But there are some times that because of situations, for instance, when I was pregnant, when I gave birth newly, I just had no options than to miss lectures. There are some friends of mine that will bring the handout and educate me as if they're my mother, word to word. If I tell you that without friends, I probably might have some receipts, but even when I was pregnant, even when I gave birth newly, even when I had some challenges that I didn't tell anybody, it was my friends that saved me. Some of them didn't even know when they were saving me. But I tell you not, if you don't learn anything today, learn that as an adult, the more kind you are to people, the better, the easier your life will be for you because at least you have people that will be very kind to you when also you have issues and life is always ups and downs. So sometimes you have, sometimes you not have, you know. My lovely friends, I'm so sad. My beautiful Maybelline Superstay foundation has finished. I know it has finished. I just don't have the money to replace it. So today I'm going to, guys, this one has decided to. I was thinking that small will come out so that I will use it on my face. Anyhow, I'm going to use the Mary Kay Time Wise foundation. Yeah, it is not as matte as my Maybelline Superstay foundation, so I'm going to use the Zaron Oil Free Pore Minimizer to apply on my face so that my face will produce as less oil as possible. That's what I can do at this point. But before then, I'm going to use my concealer on my face so that my face will not produce oil. So I'm going to basically use foundation concealer on my face. Afterwards, use foundation on top of it. This one is a trick I learned a while ago. Concealers usually have much less oil than foundation. This Color Pop No Filter concealer is actually good. The only thing I have against it is that the applicator will break after the first or after two usage of it. That is the only thing I basically have against it. It blends very nicely. When I was using Maybelline Superstay foundation, it is so good, it is matte, and it is full coverage. I didn't have issues with it, but it has finished unfortunately, so I must have to make do with what I have without breaking the bank. So I'll now apply my Mary Kay Time Wise. I have another foundation, Nuban Beauty foundation. I don't like Nuban Beauty foundation. It is not for people with oily skin. If it was Maybelline Superstay Pharmaceutical foundation, because of how full coverage it is, one, two pumps, maximum of two pumps, your face is covered. But with this Mary Kay Time Wise foundation, it is not really full coverage. So I'm struggling to have my whole face completely covered. I don't like the vibes my nose is giving me, so I'll apply more concealer on my nose so that my nose makeup will not break at all today. Guys, all these extra steps is not necessary if you actually have a good foundation. So if I tell you to invest in a good foundation, no jokes. If I'm not saying Mary Kay is not good, I'm just saying it is not as good as Maybelline Superstay. Guys, I tell you most solemnly, God will not allow me to be late today. Away! I've wasted so much time.
For this thing.
It's only you that can be talking to me, and I'll be answering you now. Only you. Kẹ́ kìí mẹ́. Kẹ́ kìí mẹ́.
Wedding photo shoots in our chosen event.
Nah, eh.
This clothes is beautiful.
Guys, I have to rush out of this place right now. I am on video call with my beloved sister. Guys, I'm on video call with my beloved sister, but I have to rush out of this place right now. I'll see you all in the evening. Bye.